Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Doodles and Drawings. Today, we're back after a little bit of a break, and we're gonna start doing some more characters. Today's character is going to be Greg from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and I really like drawing Greg because in the normal pictures of him, he's always in black and white. So that means we can do all sorts of fun stuff with his clothes and whatever, because we can make it look however we want. So let's get started with Greg, and we're going to start off with his head, which is an almost complete circle, generally when he's drawn in the books. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our pencil out, and we're going to draw a circle. And his circle's almost complete. It ends about there, and that's because his nose looks like that. It kind of cuts the circle off, and the circle up top here usually isn't completed. They leave this part open, and then about a little bit above where the nose ends, they put an eye, and then they go into kind of the center of the circle, and they make the other eye right around there. They usually give Greg one ear, and he goes back here, and just another circular like ear like that. His smile is usually just one line like this, and then they put a thing on there at the end. And he also has hair, but it's very sparse, so it's usually just a couple lines on the top like that. And that's going to be Greg's head. Then for the rest of the body, it's pretty simple after that. We'll just get the top half here because I made the head pretty big. So we'll slide down kind of like this. That'll be like the front half of his body here. And then the back half, you start back here, and you don't go down as far because this ends up being a sleeve. So we're going to make that part a sleeve like this. And then out of that sleeve is going to come a hand. So we'll have the hand come down like that. He's got pretty long arms. And then from there, he's got a thumb. And like most cartoons, Greg has just 4 fingers. I don't know why cartoons have 4 fingers. That's just generally how it works. Let's just adjust the camera a little bit so we can see. And then out of his fingers comes the rest of his shirt. And they kind of cut it off here. And he usually wears shorts that are darker. Kind of like that. Those are where his shorts are. So we'll go about that length for Greg here. We can do his feet another time. The other side, you do have to still see his arm. So what we do is we kind of add a little bit extra on here for his other sleeve. And then from that, we're just going to see the outline of his other arm. It's going to go down to about where his other hand is. And then we're only going to see 2 of his fingers on that one. Going into his, usually goes into his shorts, but we're a little bit higher up. And so that's the basic outline of our buddy Greg here. So now that we're done using our pencil, we'll put that aside and we'll get out our black marker or our Sharpie, depending on what we're into here. I'm going to use my Sharpie so we can do Greg here. So let's start. We're going to just outline all the big important lines, knowing that we're going to be filling stuff in for Greg. Even though he's usually just black and white, we're going to have fun here, right? Because this is our drawing of Greg. You can use whatever color you want. I'm just going to pick some stuff for him. But you can pick what you want. Here's the nose. There we go. Get his sleeve here. Go all the way down to his shorts. That's the kind of the line where they go. Got his sleeve. And there's his arm, his other arm. His hand looks a little weird. That's okay, though. So there we go. We've got our Greg outline from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. He's looking good. And now we can start filling him in a little bit. I'm going to quickly grab a peach color, more of like a lighter skin. I believe Greg is supposed to be white. So we're going to color in his skin the appropriate color here, which we're going to pick this one. Start coloring that in. That looks about right. It's pretty light, but it'll work. Because there's no boundary line here, you can just kind of go with what you'd assume the boundary line is. Kind of fill it in as you see fit. Yeah, so we're just going to fill in his face here and his ear, and then his arms. And then we can start giving him some colorful clothing and do a background of some sort. Yeah, there's his ear. And we'll come down here and do his hand real quick. His 4-finger cartoon hands. I think it's honestly just because it's easier to do with the 4. That's why they do that. So there we got his skin tone. It's pretty light. That's okay though. So now we're gonna fill in his clothes. For his shorts, I think we're gonna go with maybe a purple. Oh no, we lost a colored pencil. Here we go. So we'll go with a purple for his shorts. So down here we'll fill that in. It's a much darker color, so that'll fill in nicely. Yeah, it looks much better. Ah! Gotta hold on to your colored pencils if you're gonna use them. Secretly, that's why I haven't been coloring so much. It's because I can't grip my own pencils. That's the issue. Here we go. Color in his shirt. Maybe we'll put a design on it. Make it look really cool. Maybe like he's the Wimpy Kid, right? So maybe we'll put like a W on there. W for Wimpy. There we go. So he's got his Wimpy Kid shirt on. There we go. Looking good, looking good. And there we go. There's Greg in his Wimpy Kid shirt. He's got purple shorts on. We could even draw kind of a background in there if we wanted to. Some blue. We'll just do one side for this one. Give it a look. Maybe he's walking home from school. Maybe he's hanging out with his friends outside. He looks pretty happy in this picture, so he's not getting bullied or anything at this point. Nobody's being mean to him. So there we go. There's Greg from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Now that we're back, we're going to be spitting out videos one after another each week. And then we'll probably take another short break at the end of the summer. So I hope you're looking forward to our next video. And thank you so much for watching Doodles and Drawings. We'll see you soon. Bye.